2020s from now, maybe literally till 2029, 2030. Others think it could be till 2022 or maybe 23 that once some of the stimulus money rolls off, if interest rates continue to go higher, that we might go back to a slower growth phase. Where do you land on that?
2023 AR Paw 600. I don't have the play, anything in the play that has to develop the skills inside the set. When I have no play, that's what I have to build. First, it's going to take me a year to plan the damn thing. When I'm doing IMA, I've already listened to her once, so you're going to have to go back and watch this article. Errol Investments, Hudson on Marks and minimum wage debate. She eventually gets into Starbucks running at 15. As a master mason, like I said, I had to figure this out on the floor. Nobody taught me this material. I had to do those sets, which is a differential in training for the thing. And when you give somebody Starbucks, it's there. I know it's there. It's minimum wage. It's definitely there, and I can walk them right in the office. However, that makes an issue, right? What happens inside of there about why you differentiate that on a skill set, because it's actually a skill set. And running the market. Now, I'm getting my ass hammered. I slid off to Bank of America this morning. Quantum Spec was not playing nice. And get the hell off of my mouth. Tech, I've been watching it hard, but I hear a lot of the cloud-based sets, the overhead equity when the market comes down, you have to pay your crew. Because whether it's extra crew or the differentiation on the person of what skill set they're worth, and they actually have to put that. The beauty is that if you do this, whoever the fuck's on the other end of that right now, I don't care. Pick up the phone, Neo. This is a minimum wage debate. Realistically, investors, they have to have a game plan to what investments is that actually functionally say, regardless of minimum wage, this is house, this is my house, this is what I pay those guys, this is what they can make my nickel out of that. And then I start to divide that up amongst the torch. Then I'd say for rich, because they didn't have that, hey, I didn't build this saw. When I gave you this, one on the other end of that thing, of what that damn differential is, when I'm like, I like the hillside, I can pick up on that real estate. That Marshmallow's corner over there when you burn rock, grab a hold of it, stick your pinky in its asshole and start firing it up. So that, like I said, and the differential is it's a diamond shit and dragon. Not only you're firing at carbon on rock. I love the concept of jewelers. That's a grind. That's a job. What's the dollar bill worth? It's huge overhead on Kohl's about retail and selling it and not manufacturing it yourself. Or hey, I'll give you the fair dues on what the circuitry is. That's electrical engineering, 100% biochemistry with the people, psychology, engineering. Gates, Feynman diagrams turned this way, moving in this direction right here. So I trained that. I was like, get it. If that's me on the phone on the other end, I wouldn't want the answer to be, how do you know it wasn't me? Like, what's going on there? I want to go over there and see what's going on with that, bro.
How would you grade things? And if we were to have this conversation 2 or 3 years from now, what do you think it looks like?
So 2 or 3 years out, like I said, it's going to be a training model of what the job details are for what Skyscraper builds. You gotta have motivation. If it's play the market, fine. Find the job lines that correlate to the system where you can camp gravity, because then they'll come. They'll say that's the phone call, that's the number, that's the indicator, the shiny, the irrational number. It's got it all. It winds up being Alaska with Putin or all of them. Rock it all out right there. No. See, while you two are doing this, that's over there. I want to see all this because I want to see that one go, wait a minute, out of both of you. Yeah, because that's the problem. And when you do that on the milk, $15 an hour,